Sorry it's been so long since I have posted a blog, but I went away on a bit of a trip, which I have some videos coming up soon. I've just got to edit them, and I have got a lot of things planned that I really am excited to share with you guys about. But the first thing I wanted to blog about was something that's really topical at the moment, and that is the London riots, which are being called now the UK riots, because obviously it has spread a bit past past London, sorry. And yeah, so I've watched a few blogs, I've been following the news stories, obviously being here in Australia, the time difference, you don't get real stuff, but I've been watching on Twitter, and like London riots, UK riots, and Pray for London have been trending for like days now. So I thought that it'd be really cool to share my thoughts. And the first thing I really that's been standing out to me is how everyone has been really, you know, putting down these young people that are looting. Like, they've been saying they're disgusting human beings, they're, you know, they're scum, and all these really derogative things. And by no means am I condoning the activities that have been going on. I don't agree with stealing. I don't agree with burning down buildings for the sake of it. I don't agree with these 4 people that have been killed for no real cause. On the other hand, it did start off with a cause, and if you've been following my blogs, you know that I'm a bit of a mini activist. I really believe in standing up for the things that are injustice, and so you hear some stories about the UK police sort of targeting cultural groups and just seeming a little bit, you know, prejudice, and that's a pretty fair cause to stand up for, but we all know, we've been watching the footage, we've been hearing the reports, that it's gone far beyond that. And I guess the point that I'm trying to get to is, what has brought these children, because let's face it, it's children, what has brought these children to a point in their lives where they have no regard for common decency, they've thrown morality out the window, and they're just doing what feels good to them. And what really concerns me, as I've been in youth ministry, I've worked with young people now for about 9 years, so I've seen kids from good families, I've seen kids from bad families, and I wouldn't say bad families, from lower socioeconomic families, and essentially it all comes down to that they're all the same. They just want to be loved, they want a chance, they want opportunity. And if these kids are reacting this way, the only thing that I can bring it down to is that they have a few things missing in their life. So they have opportunity missing, they have love, and they have hope missing. And I think, like, obviously they need to be prosecuted, they need to feel the full extent of the law according to Mr. Prime Minister, but I think we need to find the root cause of what's caused them to detach themselves from society, because anyone who is involved in a community, who contributes to a community, would not be doing what they're doing. Like, there's one video that I saw, and there was it actually turned out, I read the article about it, he was a young Malaysian student, and he's only been in the UK for a month, and he was there to study, and he was obviously injured, he was on the floor, and these hoodlums, hood rats, whatever you want to call them, came up, and they looked like they were going to help him, and I was like, yeah, cool, they're going to do the right thing, and you know, this is going to inspire people. But lo and behold, they stole things out of his backpack while he couldn't even defend himself. So I don't have an answer for it, I just have opinions. I'd love to hear your opinions. I mean, I'd love to know more if you're from that area, or if you have anything, any knowledge that, you know, isn't in the mass media. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to be able to expand my understanding of what it's like to be a young person in that area, because I know not all of them are like that. You can't generalize people, that's just small-minded. But yeah, so those are my thoughts, and I pray now for the cleanup and for it all as it starts to settle again, for London to be able to get back on their feet. We all want a good Olympic Games because Olympic Games is fun, takes our TV away for about a month. But yeah, I think I've said enough tonight. 5 minutes, whoa. Stay tuned, I've got a really cool blog coming up about this baby here. It's about an organisation called A21, and I'm really excited to share about that. I've also got a video of my visit of my sponsor child. So I've been talking about sponsor children. Now you're actually going to get to see Rachel, one of my sponsor kids. And I've also got a few books that I've read on my trip, and before I left I was a bit lazy and didn't get around to making my video. So I've got quite a few book reviews as well. So thanks for listening, and I hope you all have a lovely day, and I really, really genuinely want to hear your thoughts on the UK riots. Thanks. Peace.